I built a massive LEGO Animal Crossing island to display all of my LEGO Animal Crossing sets in one fully detailed world. So it all started when I got this email inviting me to a new initiative of the LEGO Ambassador Network called the Pick-a-Brick Support Program. Basically how it works is I submit a proposal for an original LEGO project or creation, and then if it gets approved, I can request up to $500 worth of parts from LEGO's Pick-a-Brick website. So for someone like me who has been building my own original creations for years, this is really a dream come true and a great opportunity. I immediately knew that I wanted to use this program to build one of my dream projects, an island from Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now I've spent a lot of time playing Animal Crossing and I love the sets that were gifted to me through the LEGO Ambassador Network, but I really want to take an opportunity to take them to the next level and create a really full display. So the first thing I had to do before I got to any building at all was sorting this huge bag of LEGO parts. Definitely took me a lot of time, but I just tried to sort into as many categories as I could, just keeping in mind how I wanted to use them in the project. So I tried to get everything sorted by color and then just like specific bricks from there. For the actual island, I came up with this idea to create modules on 32 by 32 base plates that could be interchanged and connected really any way that you want to customize your own island, just like in the game. I actually took the time to design all of my island modules on Bricklink Studio first, which made it a lot easier to figure out which parts I would need for this project, and then when I started building, I had a model to follow. I made sure that the beaches and the grassy parts would all line up on each end so that when I got to joining all of these different modules together with Technic pins, the beaches would line up. You can actually swap and move around these modules any way you want, and they'll all still come together to make a cohesive island. Most of the island is kind of on one flat level, but I did want to have some elevation in the back, which is one brick higher than the elevation is in the LEGO sets. I also knew that I wanted to have some water features on my island, including a waterfall and then the river, which connects to the ocean. Of course, along with the river, you gotta have bridges, so I actually designed two different types of bridges for this project. I wanted to create the design of the island pretty basic and simple so that it would look pretty much like the starting island that anybody would get while playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Once I had the whole island laid out, it was time to go back and add some details, and one of the details that is always important to me is trees. While I really like the trees that are included in the Animal Crossing sets, I think they really recreate that feeling of the trees in-game. I felt like I could do a little bit better, so I came up with my own tree design. My island is going to use a mix of my own tree design as well as the trees from the sets to have a feeling of variety. To create these rounded trees, I'm basically just creating a ball of leaves attached to plant stems and then attached to these Travis bricks in the center to kind of give it that rounded shape. I made sort of like 3 rounded sections like the trees look in the Animal Crossing games, and then connected them to the trunk and just kind of filled in the gaps with some more leaves. It's not perfect and they're a little bit fragile, but I like the way they look and I'm satisfied with how they're gonna be on my island. Now, one of the trees from the sets that I really feel like needed an upgrade are the palm trees. I really don't like these very much. They just feel kind of blocky and clunky, and I came up with a different design which I think works better for my own personal style. They have a thinner trunk and more leafier leaves, for lack of a better word, and I just think that they're going to work better for the island that I want to put together. One of the first areas that I wanted to build on my island is the campsite, and it's actually one of the first areas you get to explore in the game. I wanted it to have all of those cozy woodland details just like it has in the game, with flowers, the pine trees, a picnic blanket, and a campfire with some s'mores, and even that pesky tarantula. The next task was to add some of the buildings like Fauna's house, Nook's cranny, and Rosie's house, and I added these little 2x2 tiles just to kind of like mark out where the houses would go. I also added my own custom Fabuland style Animal Crossing house for this little pig Fabuland character, and I wanted to add a little bit more detail to his yard, so I built him a little pumpkin patch with a nice little picket fence going around it. I think it just adds this little cozy feel that he's there growing his own vegetables. One of the most important things from the island in the Animal Crossing game is Captain's Dock, so I used the boat from the Captain's Island Tours set and then created my own dock to kind of match the way it looks a little bit more in the game. For this wide open area in the front of the island, I decided to actually just use a lot of the details from one of the smaller sets in the Animal Crossing wave, Julian's birthday party. So for now, I like this. I wanted there to be a spot where some of the characters are just kind of celebrating, but I may go back and change this later on. For now, this is the complete LEGO Animal Crossing island. I will definitely want to go back and revisit this mock to add in details and fill in these blank spaces, but for now, I'm really happy with how it turned out. LEGO has already announced 2 more Animal Crossing sets coming out this summer, the Town Hall and Dodo Airlines, and I'm definitely already planning how I can incorporate them into this island layout as soon as I get my hands on them. I want to give a huge thank you to the LEGO Group for making this project possible through Sets for Review and the Pick-a-Brick support program. For now, I'm going to be chilling on a beach, but if you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe for updates, and thank you for watching.